Okay, hello. In this video we're going to look at the Star Wars novels I have that are hardcovers. So they're wrapped in like comic bags, but I've had these for years. So we're going to kick off with the most famous, which is Heir to the Empire. I think I originally got this in the paperback form back in 91, 92, and then had to track this one down. It's a classic book now, very famous. So that's Heir to the Empire. There's going to be a few books that aren't Star Wars, and there's going to be a few books about the sort of making of Star Wars as well. So next one we've got is this version of the original Star Wars novel, which was originally ghostwritten by Alan Dean Foster, with a new introduction by George Lucas. So I guess this would have been around 95. It's sort of got that cover that the VHS reissues had. So a nice book there. And we've got a book called The Crystal Star by Vonda Mcintyre. Great cover. Back of the book. Other books. Should show you all of those. Truce of Bakara. It's the spine. And we've got this smaller edition of The Empire Strikes Back. It's hardback though, Donald F. Gluck. Very nice. The Empire Strikes Back. I'm sure I've got other editions. So here's the HMV import. It was £15. It's all three of the original films in novel. So New Hope, Empire and Jedi. 3 years. 3 New York Times bestsellers in this one special 25th anniversary collector's edition. Valentine books. Great cover. And we've got another novel here. Planet of Twilight by Barbara Hambly. Can't remember this one at all. Then we've got The Courtship of Princess Leia, Dave Wolverton. I have vague memories of this one. Other books you can get. Then we've got The New Rebellion, free Star Wars poster inside. Christine Catherine Rush. Nice cover. Then we got Children of the Jedi by Barbara Hambly. So I got that for $10.99 at Dillon's. $10.99. Should have the year or date. 95. July 95 I got that. So they've been 25 then. Got The Last Command, book 3 in the Heir to the Empire trilogy, Timothy Zahn. So I've got Dark Force Rising to show you still. And we've got Doors book here, Light My Fire by Ray Manzarek. I think I got this at one of those cheap bookstores. US price was 26. Big Doors fan, love reading books about the Doors. He was the keyboardist in the Doors. And I've got a really good book here called Screening Space. Just dropped the book. Oh Lord. This is a sort of academic issue book. Has a bit about Star Wars in it and other sci-fi classics. $17.95. I read this, I must have been so young when I read this. Vivian Sobchak, the American science fiction film, Screening Space. Then we got these books in one volume, so it's Jedi Search, Dark Apprentice and Champions of the Force, Unabridged Omnibus edition. Kevin J. Anderson, W.H. Smith's $9.99. Great bargain. Here's a whole load of other books you can get. So I got a lot of the early books. Pretty cool. So for £10 you get these three great tales. Kevin J. Anderson. We've got Dark Saber here, also by Kevin J. Anderson. Pretty cool. We've got the 99 edition of the Episode 1 Phantom Menace by Terry Brooks. Nice cover. We've got Dark Force Rising, the second edition, or part of the Zan trilogy. So this trilogy kicked off the sort of renaissance in Star Wars novels. We've got this copy of Return of the Jedi with that sort of VHS cover there. We've got The Empire Strikes Back, same sort of artwork. Pretty cool. Got another Phantom Menace there. Paid 50p for that one. And I've got Cloak of Deception. That's a sort of story that follows the events of Episode 1. We've got Shadows of the Empire. It's a very famous book. Steve Perry. This sort of an event without the movie. We've got Attack of the Clones, Episode 2. R.A. Salvatore. We've got Skywalking by Dale Pollock. The Life and Films of George Lucas. Biography. Quite a good book. We've got a biography of Harrison Ford, Imperfect Hero, Gary Jenkins, sorry. Read a few biographies of Harrison Ford. Pretty good. We've got Empire Building, the remarkable real-life story of George Lucas. Good book. Made-up spaceship there. We've got Riders on the Storm by John Densmore. He's the drummer of The Doors. This copy is signed by him as well. I just happened to... He was signing at Virgin or HMV in London, and an old school friend was in the queue to get the books, so I just passed this one to him and he got it signed for me. So, signed copy. Science of Star Wars. Gian Calvelos, author of the Science of X-Files. An astrophysicist independent examination of space travel, aliens, planets and robots as portrayed in the Star Wars films and books. Quite an interesting book. I definitely remember reading that. We've got The Truce at Bukhara. That's a quite good story. And the last one is George Lucas, a biography by John Baxter. So hope you like looking at those books. Yeah, great collection. Alright, cheers, goodbye.